This was about Russell Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen. Hus West Side, as he's known in Los Angeles. Westbrook played 32 minutes off the bench, messed around, and dropped his 200th career triple-double, finishing with 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 14 assists. Westbrook is the first player in league history with 200 triple-doubles, accomplishing the feat in 1,175 games. Joker is the closest current active player. Joker's in fourth place all time with 136 triple-doubles in 685 games.
I'm sorry about it. I'm just reminding, like, when shit is going bad, right? And then you look at this play, and I see why when Westbrook it be going horrible for him, because some of the passes he be making, when that shit is horrible, that shit horrible, dog. Like the little bank, right? That's the top of the backboard.
Hey, you never seen nobody trying to shake somebody below the free throw line and then make it, like, if he missed that shot off the glass, oh.
Like, that's the one where you be like, damn, he hit the side of the backboard. That's the day. This shot right here, that's the day when he's off.
Yeah. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Throw the line, that motherfucker went all the way out of the back. I'm just looking at the players like,
get me, coach.
Yeah, those are them Westbrook moments where he be like,
and those moments get elevated and amplified.
Yeah.
More than any other human being.
Because the passes he's making, turnover.
We like, damn.
Charge, out of bounds.
All back to back.
Off the foot.
Get him out. Out the game.
Fast break, air ball layup.
Damn.
Westbrook, 200 triple-doubles, 1,175 career games. Obviously, it's weird, obviously, the second player in NBA history to average a triple-double, first player to do it for multiple seasons. For some reason now, they don't give triple-doubles the respect they deserve, but does Westbrook deserve more credit for his triple-double record? Only player in league history with 200 triple-doubles any era.
Did the guy before him get credit?
Yeah.
Big O?
Yeah.
And he deserves the credit?
He does. Like, shit's hard. Triple-double is hard.
But I feel like Will probably got like 300-400 and they just weren't.
Back then, he would have had, I forgot, it was like 700 quadruple doubles.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they said.
That's crazy.
They said stat-wise, if they kept the stat, he would have averaged 14 blocks.
That's crazy.
So, because if you're averaging 14 blocks for his career, I mean, thinking about all the triple doubles where he had 10 assists, those have been quadruple doubles, so it'd have been crazy. Him, man, he would have been first, and then missed layups would have been second.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Actually, he's not missed layups. That's damn near. That's Mike.
That's George Mikey.
That's George Mikey.
Thank you, Gil. Show some respect.
That's George Mikey.
He was doing the Mikey drill because he was trash. They made a drill after him because you need to work on your layup.
But this is why you have
to go right here and go right there.
This is where you have to give it credit. It wasn't done. It wasn't done since the 70s, 60s.
Oscar was the 60s, I believe.
Since the 60s. You're telling me all the greats that came through that were trying, you don't think Jordan was thinking about trying it, or anybody who had the capability, Magic, when he was doing it? Like, J. Kidd, like, he had an engine that allowed him to do it. And the problem with it was, it reminds me of James White in the dunk contest. It looked so easy, they didn't know how to grade it.
Yeah. What you talking about, the McDonald's one?
All of them. Every time I looked in the dunk contest,
they was giving him like a 9 in there, and it's like
motherfucker jumping from the free throw line like this, 50. He coming out of this, yeah.
2 hands.
45.
45.
Like, wait, what?
Between the legs.
38. Like, come on, dog. Like, and that's what it is. He made the triple-double look so easy that they said, anybody can just do it. All you got to do is just patch your stats. You just got to go in there and just rebound. And just go rebound and pass the ball. Like, if it was that fucking easy, why everybody didn't?
Exactly.
You remember when LeBron was tapping into it? They was making the point that, 28-7-7, 28-8-7, and the idea of LeBron can be the first one to do it became a thing. And then when a guy who you guys don't look at as a natural scorer did it, he's padding stats.
He's stat padding.
By metric. It would make Westbrook the best or the greatest point guard of all time. Seeing that the double-double, points and assists, Chris Paul, John Stockton, right, is the one thing that was pretty much valued as much as anything from the point guard position. How many double-doubles can you get? Can you average a double-double?
Yeah.
Right? But Westbrook averaged a triple-double at the point guard position.
Yeah.
So he did that how many times? 3?
What?
4.
He averaged triple-double?
4.
4 times he averaged a
That's
triple-double.
4 times.
At the point guard
Average.
position.
Average.
Now, we talking about the double-double being the metric
Yeah.
of highest from a point
Great
guard.
point.
So how can Westbrook not be all the way up here at 200
Average
triple-double?
With a 30-point triple-double.
None of y'all can reach him. None of y'all. Magic, all y'all, you can't come back to get more triple-doubles than him. You can't come back and make it look better than him. He made it look so easy that we just stopped looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what it is, man. When you talk about the point guard position, it's very different than what it was before. And people don't realize Magic is the one who ruined the image of a point guard. That's where the image of a point guard was ruined forever. Back before, it was just a guy who didn't really
Control it, move
he
it.
controlled it. And then you got a 6'9" dude that was a small forward that had the vision better than the point, right? That can do all of it. And because he was so unselfish, everybody wanted that. That is a unicorn. You can't get that. Right? You can't get Michael Jordan. You can't get Shaquille O'Neal. You can't get LeBron. You can't get Kobe. You can't get Wemby. There's just fucking people you just can't recreate. But that was the problem. They wanted this purity of a point guard who passed the ball, but they didn't realize it was a small forward who just had fucking vision. Just like Jokic. You can't find another center that's gonna be able to do what he do. So don't go there looking for it. Because you wasn't looking for it when it came.
Right.
That was his ability.
So then when you talk about the original point guard assessment, you're looking at John Stockton.
So John Stockton,
Isaiah
Magic.
Thomas.
It was the
smaller ones.
Like,
if you're saying he a unicorn, let's take him out.
You take him out.
Now look at all the point guards other than Magic Johnson. They all have something in common.
Say to be the Jason Kidds, the Chris Pauls, the Steve Nash, Mark Jacksons, right? Even like somebody like Oscar Robertson and Westbrook, they don't belong in this category.
Or they belong at the top of it, and we try to save everybody else.
No, but what I'm saying is these are the two guys, like this new guard, my era guard that was coming in. It's unfair for us, right? But it's unfair for the pure point, right? You can't compare the two because what Westbrook is going to have over the Magic Johnsons is he's going to have more rebounds and more assists because how he plays the game. I mean, more rebounds and more points because how he plays the game. They're going to have more assists because how they play the game.
Because the structure of the game.
Because the structure of the game. So it's kind of, it's hard to say who's the best point guard ever.
Nah,
it should just be a whole nother category.
Because what you just said is the system that allows Westbrook to create, well, not Westbrook, but who'd you say before that?
Oscar.
Oscar. So when you're looking at how Westbrook creates, not with his structure, but with his athleticism and his speed, and he gets down court, he can get the easy man open. That attributes to his IQ level. He doesn't need the structure to get the assists. He can still get 10 assists a game. He can still get 10 rebounds a game. So my thing, knock was on Westbrook, wasn't on him, it was on Steven Adams. Because if you got a rebounding big and you're still getting 10 boards, that says something different than your big averaging 6 or 7 or 8 and you're averaging 11 or 12. That means that he's doing what Jason Kidd was telling people to do. Box out, go, I got the rebound, we'll push ahead.
The Brook Lopez.
Yep.
I'll box my guy out, you get the rebound.
Yep.
Right? It's
I got a new outlook on the point guard position now that
it's just a weird, like, I like, if somebody asks me and they think it's weird, but it's the only way I can make it make sense. the best point guard is Magic, right? Now, if you say the best guards, that means now my combo type of guards can go into the category. I will have Steph in front of Magic, right? So I would say, Steph is part of my top 5, but Magic is my #1 point guard. But how's that? Because the purity of the point guard position is this, right? He added something that this guy didn't have. This guy has something he don't. So they can't compare to each other, right? I can't compare Shaq to Jokic. 2 different skill sets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so there's things you're gonna be. Jokic is gonna have more assists than Shaq. You can't do that because that's what he's adding to a game that wasn't here before.
Statistically, stat man.
That is me.
Russell Westbrook is the greatest point guard of all time. Statistically. There's no debate. Statistically.
Yeah, if he's averaged a triple-double.
Statistically, is no debate about it, right?
You're right.
So let's say
if you're talking about,
the ability shit that we do have an argue about, where Steph's in there and all the other ones, and we got to actually have a conversation about Magic really being in there as a point. I'm like, okay, now we have a conversation. But statistically, if we go like LeBron being the greatest from a statistical, we can't debate it. Like,
Steph,
he's
22, 8, and 7 in his career. Westbrook, 22, 8, and 7 in his career. That's 1,175 games. Obviously, those numbers.
Whoa. Then he wouldn't be statistical. Okay, so I guess we have to do it just how like Underdog does it, right?
That is,
where you do it by totals, right? What is the totals you bring into the game? Meaning anybody like let's say Steve Nash averages 17 and 12, right? So you're sitting around about 29, 30-something points plus a little rebound. So his totals would be like, what, 41 maybe?
Yeah, like 36, 37.
Yeah, so but with a little bit of rebound. So and then add some 3.
Oh, you're saying
points, rebounds, assists.
Okay, points, assists, and rebounds.
Okay.
Now they have to do it like that to see who generated the most production. Now you're talking about, you're sitting here with the Luka.
But then
because remember, Luka got the point.
Doing points, rebounds, and assists, or are you adding defensive efficiency?
See, the problem is the defensive efficiency is
you got Magic
because
20, 11, and 7 in his career. So
20,
his points, rebounds, assists.
So he's sitting around about 40-something points. See, the problem is this new school, the way the game is being played, they have more points and like 2 or 3 so they're averaging like 10, 11 more points, but they're only 3 or 4 assists behind.
And it's offsetting all of the.
And they're throwing a rebound. So like Luka is sitting at like 50-something points. Westbrook is sitting at something about 50-something points. So
that's the capabilities of getting you a triple-double and getting this amount of points every night.
So it's the
Luka, Westbrook.
Yeah. So it's LeBron, so that's how you have to do it to see who is the most.
And that's why the comparisons,
who put the most production. Huh?
That's why the comparisons are difficult. Or when people say, well, who's the best point guard of all time?
Yeah, just.
I think it's unfair.
It really is. It's because it really has nothing to do with championships. It just should be production. What is the production? What are you getting out of the individual itself?
But it also should have a framework of what that player's style is, because player style matters. Darren Williams in comparison to Chris Paul, similar styles. But then you got Dame Lillard compared to Russell Westbrook.
Or Dame Lillard, Dame.
Different styles.
Yeah, different styles.
Different styles. So it's like Westbrook's style is one of a kind.
Yep.
So when you put his style up against CP, Jose Calderon, John Stockton.
You don't know how to judge it.
So, but you have to judge it with style. Because now you're like, well, they both give you production the same, but look how he does it comparison to he does it. He does it with structure and system. He does it with athleticism, brute strength, and intimidation. Which one would you prefer?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Always love having these great conversations with y'all.
Hey, I got